Boston, Mass. This evening, we're at historic Fenway Park. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Huskies and the Boston Red Sox. And it comes your way next. Joe Cameron gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Last year wasn't a very good year for this guy. 16 losses, but you can't put all the blame on him. The team wasn't very good either. I mean, when you lose 16 games in a year, there are a lot of things that have to go wrong, and I know he'd like to flip the switch and have a much better season this year.
Tim Monk is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Next to hit, Tate Hammond. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Next to stand in is Sandy Schmidt.
The first baseman, Sandy Schmidt.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Robert is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ernest Gomez. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. He's set and the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Peter Kaiser, a right-hander from the state of Maryland, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And stepping in, Billy McDermott. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Nope. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he fouls this one off. McDermott leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a line drive to left. Gomez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fifth.
So here is Steven Navar. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
That's inside. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bill McCann would be next. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some short track love, and as you see it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Standing in now, Bill McCann. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Hines corrals it, throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Red Sox settle for just the 1. And now in the box, Gary Barber, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Barber.
First offering on its way. The 1-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So next to bat will be Fuentes. Now the first pitch. The 1-0. Fuentes swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, and it's gone into the monster seats. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
In now, Charles Perkins.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting it. The catcher.
Digging in next, Reggie Hines. First delivery to him.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy Hayes.
The second baseman, Tommy.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Napoleon Watney.
Now into the box, Napoleon Watney, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hammond will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Striding in is David Rosa.
David Rosa.
First pitch of the AB now. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Gomez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Dominique Casilla.
For the Huskies, the second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hey.
Count 1 and 2.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Monk. He flew out in his last debut. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Reined in on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Those are the plays you live for as a second baseman right there. You want to range up the middle and make that beautiful throw to first base. That ball was played perfectly. He got the throw off on time with a great exchange to get the out.
At the plate now, Tate Hammond. As he'll take a look at ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Not close. It's 2-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Geraldo Castro. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Geraldo Castro.
Now the pitch.
1-1. 1-1, no strike.
Popped him up. Perkins in foul ground. 1 out.
Up next
so the next to bat will be
right
Rob Robert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Billy McDermott. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Robert, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And again a throw.
He's good.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Inside.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Sandy Schmidt. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Schmidt is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Into the box, Ernest Gomez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Gary Barber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Next up, Chris Fuentes. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly, and there's a fine play for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So next to hit is Charles Perkins, and they're runners at the corners now. Fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. on 0-2. He misses with a fastball.
1 ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brent
Lockhart.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Next, it'll be Steven Barber. He doubled his last time up. Now here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in next, Bill McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch.
Count 2-1. Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Red Sox. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Reggie Hines. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Line to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now to the plate. Here is Dominique Casilla. He bounced out last time up. And that misses for ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next, here is Tim Monk, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's a high pop-up. McCann is there, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report. Now at the plate, here is Tommy Pace. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Pace leads off second with nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. And that's the first out. Striding in for Boston, David Rosa flew out last time up.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more. This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. From the stretch.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Geraldo.
And now, Geraldo Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Rob Robert is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping in once again is Tate Hammond.
Leading off for Brooklyn, the right fielder, Tate Hammond.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Rosa is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next it'll be Sandy Schmidt. Singled in his last at bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lockhart trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's wide, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. So now into the box is Billy McDermott. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Billy McDermott.
First offering.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Now the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hammond moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brent Lockhart. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to third, and there are 2 away now.
Now back.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Steven Nivar. Now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Stepping in now, Bill McCann.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Fernando Velasmil is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
16.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Gary Barber. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Up next, Chris Fuentes. First pitch of the AB now. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
This one's down to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Third baseman.
At the plate now is Charles Perkins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Good battle. Count remains full. fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Reggie Hines, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Down 21.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Well, the side is retired as they make the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the.
Into the box, Tommy Pace.
Leading off for the Red
Lamar
Sox.
Lucas gets the
second
call from the
baseman,
pen to take the
Tommy
ball for the home 7th.
Hey, your attention, please.
And now the first pitch.
Lamar Lucas.
The 1-1. To short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number
Next
3.
to dig in, Napoleon Watney. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow, he wills it just enough until, clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
David.
Into the box now,
Rosa.
David Rosa. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The center fielder, number 5, Geraldo Castro.
At the plate, Geraldo Castro, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate now, Rob Robert. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up is Billy McDermott. First pitch of the AB now as he rips it on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner. Andy Dickens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Dominique Casilla, and they could use a spark from him here.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
The 1-0. In the air, down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The designated hitter.
Digging in will be Tim Monk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Case ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Next up is Tate Hammond. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First delivery to him. The 1-0.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Here comes the 1-2. Is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Brent Lockhart.
Brent Lockhart.
Humberto Castellano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Castellano.
Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Castellano is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now. I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up. Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now the Red Sox DH, Steven Navar. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Ready with another 2-2. Lifted in the air to center. Barber is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
And now here is Bill McCann. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston as the lead remains 3-1.
Your
Steve Ryan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Steve Ryan.
So striding in to start the 9th is Sandy Schmidt. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready now is Ernest Gomez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So now to the plate, Gary Barber. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Chris Fuentes. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Barber stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Boston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Fernando Velasmil claims the win out of the pen, his first. Steve Ryan closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.